What's up, guys? Today I'd like to show you the tactical frog sequence. The tactical frog is probably the best hip opener that I know about. It's my go-to drill for students that are tight in general, people that are sitting down a lot. It's also very useful for athletes that need to have open hips, loose and relaxed, and martial arts, they need to kick really high, such as people that practice Taekwondo, or really anybody in general. I practice it a lot, and it's one of the first steps to getting the fronts and side splits. Okay, so how we do it? We get on our hands and knees and we push our knees apart. Push them apart as far as you can, and you're going to go on your elbows like this. Now what you have to do is rock yourself forward and back like this, back and forth, keeping your eyes straight and keeping the back flat, neutral, or an extension. We don't want to round our backs or wink our butts as less as possible. So this is actually a challenging stretch. It's a dynamic stretch, but it's really challenging for most people because they have tight hips. And if you're just starting this off, you may see people just pretty much won't be able to go as far as this. So what they have to do is just stay with it and work it progressively, day after day, week after week, and suddenly they'll be able to go wider. So they have to kind of wait it out. So stretching is pretty much a waiting game, and you have to kind of force yourself into relaxation. So I'm pushing my knees apart as I'm rocking back and forth, like this. Okay? So as I go, I'm able to relax a little more and get a better range of motion, go deeper into the frog, the tactical frog. So once you're fairly close to the ground, you can add this variation, which is called the can opener. So what you do is you bring your hip, push it down towards the floor like this. So I'm lifting up my leg, internally rotating my hip and pushing it down into the floor and kind of backing up into it like this. Bringing it back down, doing the other side, like so. And this opens up my hips further. I repeat. And I'm pushing my knees apart at the same time, opening up my hips. Good, and then you go back into the frog. See if it opens you up a little more. So how long should you be doing this? I say at least a minute, at least 1 minute. You can go up to 5 minutes if you feel like it. When you're doing the tactical frog, if you're warming up, you can do it between sets or after your training. So you can really plug it into any part of the day that you want. It could be at night before going to bed, just to relax. Here's the next step following that. So you're going to straighten out one leg like this, and keeping the leg straight, heel on the ground. I'm pushing my leg towards the opposite wall. I'm going to repeat the rocking motion back and forth like this. So if you could see where I'm going with this, I'm going to be doing both legs, one leg at a time, and this just really opens you up further. Bring the knee back down, the leg back in, other side. And I'm just rocking my hips back and forth. and I bring my knee back down, and I go back into the frog. Oh, it opened up even more. And to get out of it, you just drag yourself forward a little bit and stand up. You're going to be walking like a cowboy for a few minutes, but stand up, shake it off, and that's the tactical frog.